You need 35s in your life. I'll include a link to the Doug Smith Jeeps website in the description down below. They're providing us with this Wrangler. I'll also include a link to my car buying guide. Let's get right into it. Under the hood is a turbo 2-liter 4-cylinder that goes through an 8-speed automatic. Fuel economy is 20 around town, 22 on the highway, with power outputs being 270 horsepower and then 295 pound-feet of torque. We're closing in on 500,000 subscribers. I'd really appreciate it if you'd help out with that. Being a Rubicon, you've got the hood vents, and then this has the antenna built into the windshield like the other new Jeeps. Got these nice upgraded daytime running lights around the headlights, and then also with the turn signal indicators here. I'll beep boop it. There you go. Pretty cool looking. Jeep 7-slot grille. You've got red recovery points because it's Rubicon. Fog lights there at the bottom, and there is some underbody protection. Finished in bright green. It's cool looking. Now, a big part of this package is the 35-inch tall tires wrapped around 17-inch wheels. They're actually 34.4, but who's counting? They're big tires. They look good. They're cool. Also part of the Xtreme Recon is a lift, and yes, the Wrangler still has solid axles, front and rear. Beefy fender flares. You actually get fender flare extensions with the 35 package. Rock rail protection there along the side, and you probably notice the Jeep logo and then the Rubicon decal here on the side. Take a look at the side profile, body and frame, of course. And then it is a hard top with this one, unpainted. When it comes to key fob features, we have our lock and unlock function, remote start, and then the Jeep logo on the back. You actually have keyless entry for the tailgate, which is nice. But yeah, that opens up. It's pretty easy, even with the 35. You just got to have a little bit of muscle, not a lot. This one's got the Alpine sound system, 12 volt there on the other side. And then the cage here is painted to match the exterior. There's an okay amount of space, but the Wrangler is a little bit of a smaller SUV. I like how you have the little plaque there. 35-inch tall tires. Boom. We've got LED taillights here, and then just a plastic bumper with this one. Recovery point, reinforced tire carrier, and then yeah, you do have the spare 35-inch tall tire. That will cap things off for the exterior of this Wrangler. This week's giveaway highlight is perfect for Mustang enthusiasts. The first car is a 60th anniversary GT convertible. You can't make a better date night car than that. The next car is a 1966 K-Code Mustang. It's got a V8, it's got a 4-speed manual, perfect for enthusiasts. And this is what you think of when you think of the word Mustang. Now, not only are the two Mustangs part of this giveaway, but also $34,000 in cash to help pay for the taxes. And your donations go towards helping children's and veterans charities. So use code BHC or click the link in the description down below or in the pinned comment. This will give you 4x bonus entries with any donation, $25 or more. Let's check out the interior. Soft touch here on the door panel. I like the handle there too. Cloth seats. I do have some red stitching. Legroom in the Wrangler. I mean, it's not horrible, but you do get your legs kind of pushed up a little bit. Got a little storage net. We also have some vents in the back, window controls, USB ports, full outlet, cup holders at the bottom, and then quite a bit of storage with that boxy design, and headroom's good. Keyless entry for up front. Heated mirrors. You've got your mirror adjustments just down below. Soft touch here on the door panel. Got a little storage netting, and then 850 pounds of payload. Rubicon there. More of that red stitching. The seats are manual with the adjustments. Push button start, which is always fun. Soft touch all around the steering wheel. You've got radio controls in the back of the steering wheel. Practical controls on the front face, like your adaptive cruise control, regular cruise controls for that center stack, and then regular stocks on the back too. Mostly analog gauge cluster. You do have that digital element in the center, which you can use to change the information that's displayed depending on what you're looking for. Backup camera in reverse. Pretty good resolution. Now the infotainment system, it's quick to respond. For the most part. It does take a second for some of the tabs to load up. This does have dual zone climate, heated seats, and heated steering wheel as well. Bunch of physical controls for stuff like the radio, the climate, the heated seats, heated steering wheel, your off-road cruise control, auto stop start, and yeah, it does have auto stop start. Got this little tab that covers up some USB ports. Window controls, there's a 12 volt off to the side, 4 auxiliary switches, and then this is a Rubicon, so you've got diff locks front and rear, sway bar disconnect, and your off-road plus, which is your off-road driving mode. We have our shifter for the part-time four-wheel drive system. It has 2-speed transfer case, and then an 8-speed automatic. You've got the cup holders behind that, parking brake, and then a little bit of storage up top. USB port, nice trim there. It's also some nice stitching on the grab handle and just up above. And then of course with the top, you've got the latches to be able to remove it easily. $65,420 is the total MSRP. Let's see how it performs. Getting up and moving in just a moment here. And this is interesting, right? A 2.0 turbo has to move 35s. Now the Xtreme Recon does upgrade to a 4.56 axle ratio, and with these Wranglers you can even do a 4.88 axle ratio. It's going to change things just a bit, but right off the bat, this one doesn't have the double insulated glass, just regular windows. Still not too noisy in here. Probably gonna get a bit more tire noise though with the 35s, and then don't have a crazy amount of insulation, so that is going to surely affect things. These cloth seats are not too bad. A little bit firm, but not terribly uncomfortable by any means. Smooth delivery. It's crazy how smooth this thing is. Yeah, I mean, the tires are loud. You guys know I have 37s on my Wrangler, and that double insulated glass does make a difference, because I do not have tire noise like that. But also I have the V8, which kind of changes the noise you're gonna hear a little bit. So definitely something to consider. It's crazy how much of a difference that glass makes. That being said though, modern cars are insulated enough that it's not like I don't think it's a deal breaker. How much range do I have? Because there's a lot of traffic. 21 miles. We're not going 21 miles. We'll be fine. Should be able to get a fun acceleration for you guys. There we go. Turbo lag. Yeah, you can tell it's short shifting to stay in the power band, to keep it in the torque range that it's going to have the best performance. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Thing's pretty quick. So, man, it is loud. No top insulation, no window insulation, and it's loud. Still a Jeep, right? This 2.0 turbo is not bad. I do prefer the kind of more linear power band of the V6, and the thing is, the fact of the matter is, there's not a huge like power difference. You know, the 2.0 turbo has more torque, whereas the NAV6 has more horsepower, and so I don't know, I kind of lean towards the NAV6 just for the smoother delivery it provides. Now, if you do get an Xtreme Recon, my recommendation is at least get the steering stabilizer and the lift relocation bracket from AEV if you don't want to do their full shocks and springs. It will make your Xtreme Recon drive so much better. With this not having a lot of down travel, it's kind of bouncy. But you get that package and it will have full travel again, just like a 33-inch tall tire Rubicon. Just way more comfortable. It makes a huge difference. So I'd at least look into that, and it's super easy for a Jeep dealer to install if they're hooked up with AEV. And I mean, the steering stabilizer and lift relocation bracket, you're talking about a few, maybe like $500 in parts or something like that, maybe even less, and then plus labor. It's not that much. And even if you add the shocks and everything, it's really not that much to add. Like in terms of modifications to a vehicle, it's not bad at all. It's well worth it. And you don't have to get the 8100 series. I love them on my Wrangler. The 5100 series is great for on-road use. That's more than enough to make it so it handles better and all of that. So there's the Xtreme Recon.